Today we're gonna test out if a GM actually can charge at a Tesla supercharger. GM finally has access to Tesla superchargers, but there's a little hiccup, especially with the Bolt. And today we're going to see if we can charge this Bolt behind me. We are here near Missoula, actually at the Y, at the Tesla supercharger here at a Town Pump gas station. And Town Pump is really cool here in Montana. They do actually host a lot of Tesla superchargers and also Electrify America. So thumbs up to Town Pump for that. And we're here, and you can see next to us a Ford Lightning just pulled in as well. Over there's our Cybertruck, and in the far end there we have a Model 3. But we're here, it's all about the Bolt today. This is a 2021 Chevy Bolt. And GM just gained access to the Tesla supercharger network. Finally, it's been a long time coming. Rivian and Ford already for several months now had access to the Tesla network and were able to charge here. The little hiccups is with charging adapters. Well, Rivian and Ford do offer a free adapter. Not that really anyone ever got one. Most of people bought one, but they're supposed to get one sooner or later. For our Rivian, we still haven't gotten it, and it's been now about 5 months or so. But I purchased one way back when Rivian got access, and that's what we're going to use here. Also, GM is not giving away the adapter. You have to purchase it, and as far as I know, it's $225 to get the adapter from GM. Also, there's the hiccups with the Chevy Bolt. Not all Chevy Bolts will actually supercharge here unless you get a software update. And GM said, yeah, you can just go to your dealer and they will do a complimentary update. Well, first of all, it's not over the air. You got to go in. Complimentary. Well, some people went in and asked about it. The dealer did not know anything about it. So it's a little more difficult. But if you have an adapter, if you purchase an aftermarket adapter from like A to Z or Electron, they're cheaper. They're about 190 bucks right now. And you can use the Tesla app to charge here. You don't even need the Chevy app. You can set it all up in the Chevy app as well, but there is no plug and charge for GM. Ford and Rivian have plug and charge. You pull up, you plug in. Well, you got to use the adapter, but there is no app required. With your GM, the app will be required. So either it's got to go through the Chevy app, or you can use the Tesla app. And if you have done Magic Dock charging before at a Tesla supercharger, that's basically the same exact thing right now. The Tesla app will show you which chargers you can use, and it will tell you if you need an adapter or not, because some of the superchargers have the Magic Dock, and so there you wouldn't even need your adapter. But there are very few Magic Dock chargers out there compared to the huge amount of version 3 superchargers that are capable of charging non-Teslas. So we're here and we got our Bolt right here, and well, there's another kind of hiccups. See how close we had to pull up, and the cord barely reaches. So depending on the supercharger, you will have to park a little bit different, and we're off over the line that way. And the same thing here with the Ford Lightning. They experience the same problem. They have to be moved over the line that way, and because of that, you can upset some Tesla owners that want to charge, because everyone that buys a new Tesla actually is paying for the supercharger network, because a certain amount of money of the purchase price goes to this network. So anyway, try to not block any Teslas, and as you can see, we're on the far right here as you're facing the charger, so we're not blocking anyone. We're using this last charger, no big deal. Also, just look at what we have down there. There's way open, so no big deal here. But be courteous when you do this, okay? Especially with the Bolt, because your Bolt charges way slower than a Tesla. At 50 kilowatts, it's not going very fast. So now for us, I'm gonna use my Tesla app that I have, and we'll be checking out if this Bolt will actually charge here, or if this Bolt will need a software update. All right, so in the app, we're already at the location here. It says Missoula, Montana, Highway 93 North. That's our location. And it shows we have 10 stalls available. There's 12 here, so 2 of them are currently in use, which is the Tesla at the far end plus the Ford Lightning right here. My truck is not plugged in and the Bolt's not plugged in. And so then we can tap on this and then it shows up and it says NACS DC adapter required to charge. Which that's what we have right here. We got the A to Z adapter that I got a few months ago when it was still more money. Now it's cheaper, so you could get yourself one of those. And then we click charge here. And so then we have to choose the post number, and all Tesla posts are usually numbered along the bottom. This here happens to be 3D. And so we choose 3D and then it says start charging. So we press start charging and then it tells me to attach the adapter and plug in. So we got to open this, put the flap down, grab the plug, make sure we get it on all the way. They're pretty hard to get. We gotta lock it here and there we go, and gotta plug it in, and we can barely reach it. All right, we plugged it in. I can see the orange light right there. Oh, I heard it unlock on me. Or lock? No, it locked. It says initializing charging. I think we're good. Let's see if we get a green light. There we go. I heard it beep. The Bolt was beeping. We have a green light. So yes, this is pretty tight right here. I mean, we're stretching this all the way. We could have gone maybe an inch or two more. We were actually a little bit closer, but as we put it in park, because it uses a link in the gears that grabs the gear, it rolled back a little bit, just like a regular car automatic does. So, but we are charging here in no time. And I don't know if you can see that there, the green blinking light. So we're good there. And in the Tesla app now, I can monitor and see where we're at. So it tells me we're at 64%. We're charged now, 21 cents. We're charging at 29 kilowatts, so not very fast, but that is a Bolt, and we're at 64%, so we can't expect more. Also, it's not the supercharger that decides how much or how fast we charge. It is the car that requests how fast to charge. So also we can keep track in the app of the kilowatt hours and the duration. And we can stop the charge in the app or in the vehicle. So we can also get in the vehicle here. So we can see here, charging station, fast charging. It takes 30 minutes to get to 80% at this point. So we can press the power button here. All right, there we go. Now I can see 26 kilowatts over there. So that is basically what this shows here on the phone. The phone actually shows 27, this shows 26. So we're losing a bit, but that is normal. Losses in electric is pretty much normal. Then here on the center screen, we can go into the charging screen and we can stop the charge right there. So that is one option, or we can do it here in the Tesla app. That is the other option. Now, you as a Chevy owner or GM owner, you will have the appropriate app and you should be able to do pretty much the same thing I done here on the Tesla app in the Chevy app. You will have to go through and activate the charger there. Now, this fellow over here, he had it nice. He pulled up, he plugged in and walked away. Much nicer. I don't know why GM can't get this stuff together right like the others do. Rivian has plug and charge, Ford has plug and charge, Tesla definitely has plug and charge. So why, GM, why can't you get this together the same way? That is kind of annoying. Also, in order to get this all activated, you download the Tesla app, you gotta open an account, you gotta put in the payment information. And if you do that with your Chevy app, you got to do the same thing. You got to put all your information in, and you have to have payment information in there as well. And so the pricing, I'm not 100% sure where they're at with the pricing. If you know, let me know down below in the comments where GM is at with the pricing. But in the Tesla app, right here, you can choose a monthly subscription for I believe $12.99 a month, and then you charge the regular price that Tesla owners pay, which in this case here, I believe is like 13 cents less per kilowatt hour, I believe. Right here at this charger, it's 35 cents per kilowatt hour for Teslas, 48 cents for non-Teslas. Unless you purchase that subscription in the Tesla app, then it's 35 cents. Now, if you think this is expensive, just about 7 miles from here is Electrify America at 64 cents, okay? And they give you a few cents off if you pay them, I believe, $7 a month now, then it will drop a little bit, but not down to the price that you get here. So I'm not sure if Tesla chargers are always cheaper than Electrify America, but I sure see a lot of people with non-Teslas come to superchargers, even if Electrify America is close by. So, well, in this case here, with this Chevy Bolt here, we're happy. This is actually the Chevy Bolt that belongs to my neighbors, and they were so kind to come over here so we could test that out. And now we know this particular Bolt here does not need an update and works charging at the supercharger. So that is great. And yeah, unfortunately, we had to sell our Bolt to get the money to purchase the Rivian. Otherwise, I mean, the Bolt is such a great vehicle, especially if you're just doing your daily commute. They're just amazing. But with the 259-mile range, you even can do road trips. It's just a little slower because of the charging, and the Tesla supercharger does not make it faster because the vehicle is limited to 50 kilowatts max. So I'm sorry if you thought you would be going faster. That's not the case. So if you plan a road trip with your Bolt, test this out before the time comes. Test it out early on. If you can't get an adapter from Chevy right away and you have to pay for it anyway, buy a good quality aftermarket like the A2Z or the Electron adapter and use it. Go check it out. Go to your Chevy dealer and ask them if they know anything about it, if your vehicle needs an update or not. Something like that, okay, before the time comes and you travel and then you get stuck somewhere because you cannot actually charge at the Tesla supercharger. You might even have the adapter but need the software update, and then you can. So be aware of that. But yeah, it's at least there is finally access for GM to the Tesla superchargers, and that makes life a lot easier if you own a GM EV. So for us now, we just wanted to test this. We're not actually interested in fully charging this here, so I'm gonna press stop charging, and then it says charging stop, and it tells me how to remove the adapter, how to get out of this, and well, get on the road. All right, it's a bit noisy around here. Motorcycles, big diesel trucks and so on, lots of noise, unlike the quietness here that we could have. You also see they carry a couple bikes on the back of the Bolt here. No big deal, the Bolt can handle it. A really great vehicle. Yeah, if we wouldn't have gotten the Rivian, we would still have the Bolt, but we needed the Rivian. So, well, now make sure to give us a thumbs up for this video. If you're not familiar with our channel, click on the channel icon and go look at all these videos we have. We have tons of videos. We have videos with the Chevy Bolt, with the Cybertruck, Rivian R1S, Tesla Model 3, Tesla Model S. We have towing videos with the Model S, with the Rivian, with the Cybertruck. I mean, there's tons of stuff there. We have travel videos. We did 1,000 miles in 1 day and 17 hours from here to Vegas. There's all kinds of tips and tricks buried in all those videos, so go watch them. We have wintertime driving videos, a whole bunch of stuff, so go check that out, and make sure you subscribe, hit the notification bell so you don't miss out on any of our future videos. And in any event, thank you for watching. Goodbye.